What's up again there, everybody? Welcome back to the Modern Roots Kitchen channel. Today I'm about to learn y'all how to make some Louisiana style, Texas style gumbo. Shout out Stale Cracker. Let's get into it. Alright y'all, so first things first, we need to make a roux. That's the most important part of a gumbo. It's also the most difficult part of the gumbo. Once you master this Cajun style roux, you're going to be able to master the rest of this dish. It's going to be super easy from then on. So we got a cup of lard right here, manteca. Just going to throw this into our little Dutch oven here, get it melting away. And I have a cup of flour here. I usually do equal parts fat to flour for my roux. Now usually when you make a roux, it's a French technique, and it'll typically be like a real light colored roux, just to like lighten up, thicken up a gravy, like a cream gravy, a brown gravy, something like that, any kind of sauce. But for this, we're gonna get a nice dark colored roux. It's gonna be perfect for our gumbo. It's very traditional. We're gonna take it a little bit past that blonde color. We're gonna go start into like a caramel, almost chocolatey peanut butter color. And it's gonna add this crazy depth of flavor. We're gonna throw our seasoning straight into the roux so it disperses beautifully throughout the gumbo. It's gonna be beautiful. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add our cup of flour to our cup of manteca. Let everything melt. We're gonna put this kind of slow. It's gonna be a little bit of a wait. You want to take it nice and slow, that way you don't burn your roux. Once you burn your roux, the entire dish is ruined. You'd have to throw it away. It's gonna be disgusting. So make sure you put it about medium low and watch it tightly. Don't go feed the dogs, don't go grab a snack, don't go throw some laundry in the washer. Eyes on this. So once your lard is finished melting and the flour is incorporated, I'm gonna switch from our wooden spoon to our whisk. Kind of make sure it's a smooth consistency. And this is gonna be a little bit of a process, but we're gonna take it slow. We're gonna take it from this color right here to about just past the peanut butter color and nice consistency. Alright y'all, we've been watching this roux. We've been stirring for about 20 minutes now. We're starting to get almost to where we should be. That peanut butter color, almost a little bit past caramel. We're gonna bring it a little bit into the chocolate colored. We're gonna let it go for another 5 minutes. Alright y'all, I think we got the color right where we want it. Now what we have ourselves here is a loose roux. There's a loose roux and a tight roux. And all that is just the ratio of fat to flour that you use. I use the loose roux. I like to use for my gumbo. It just gives you a little more leeway, a little more forgiveness to not burn that roux. It takes a little bit longer, but you can step away for a second or two and not burn your roux. What you can do for a tight roux is you can use a 2-to-1 ratio as opposed to our equal part ratio. I have twice as much flour in there, and it's gonna brown a little faster, but you gotta really watch it, and you can't stop whisking for something like this. So we got our loose roux going. Our flour is nice and toasted. I'm gonna add a few shakes of Cajun seasoning directly to this. This is gonna make it easier to disperse throughout the soup. A nice good amount of there. Any Cajun seasoning you like. This one is H-E-B Texas Originals. You can use Tony Chachere's, you can use Old Bay, whatever you prefer. We're gonna get that incorporated, and we're gonna start building our gumbo from this beautiful base. All right, y'all, let's start building this gumbo. We mastered the hard part. Took about 25 minutes. With our loose roux, but we have a beautiful color. Gonna turn up the heat a bit. we're gonna throw in some vegetation. First, I have some garlic paste that I prepared earlier. This is just cloves of garlic, about 10 cloves of garlic that I minced with some little oil and pureed. Gonna throw that in there. We're gonna kind of fry that garlic up. It's gonna be delicious. Oh my God, the smell is crazy. We're gonna let that garlic fry in that manteca. We're gonna let that garlic get all delicious. Let our roux keep browning and browning. We're starting to get to that chocolate colored stage. Now we're gonna throw in some vegetation. I got the Holy Cajun Trinity, just onion, bell pepper, celery, and then I got some okra as well. I'm gonna throw all that in. We'll just incorporate this into our base and let it sweat down a bit. Starting to soften, sweat down our vegetation here. That roux got everything nice and covered in flavor. It's continuing to darken as we cook everything. Keep adding those layers of flavor. Alright y'all, so our veggies are getting nice and soft. That roux is continuing to darken. We're in a nice chocolatey color. I'm gonna go ahead and deglaze our pan with a beer. Any of your choice. I have Coors Light on hand right now. I'll go ahead and put one can in there. Beautiful. Get that all incorporated. And I got some stock here. This is just chicken stock. This is a smoked chicken gumbo primarily, so I'm gonna go ahead and do some chicken stock. If you want, go ahead and use shrimp stock, seafood stock, crawfish stock, beef stock, vegetable stock, whatever you want to use. I'm gonna throw one carton in here. This is a 32-ounce container of chicken broth. If you have your own chicken broth, even better, use that. A little bit more in there. I got 4 bay leaves here. I'm gonna toss these in. We're gonna let this simmer for just a bit and we're gonna start throwing our proteins in. Alright y'all, we let our gumbo come up to a boil. It's getting a little thick with that roux. Nice color, nice soft vegetables, nice flavors. I'm gonna go ahead and add some protein. So we got some leftover smoked chicken from the barbecue last Saturday. Got some crawfish tails and some andouille sausage. I'm gonna go ahead and throw all this right into that pot. Y'all, the smell of this gumbo is crazy. Now we're gonna let it simmer for about 15 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and check for seasoning, see if it needs some Cajun seasoning, see if it needs some salt, whatever it may be. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on medium, let it simmer. Alright y'all, we went ahead and served up our gumbo in a bowl. Got some French bread toast. Over here got some limes. I'm gonna go ahead and garnish it with some herbs from the garden. A little fresh parsley, a little basil chiffonade, some scallions. I love scallions. Let's go ahead and taste this joint. Throw a couple limes because we're Mexican. We put lime in everything. See how we did. Got that andouille sausage, that smoked chicken, those crawfish tails. Yeah. Flavors there. Not too spicy. Beautiful flavors. Absolutely delicious. You're gonna want to go ahead and make this for your family and for your friends. So good. Try it at home. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave a like on the video. Really helps the channel out with the algorithm. Leave a comment down below what you want to see on future episodes. I'll see you guys next time, man. I'm gonna enjoy this off camera. Amazing. See you guys next time. Peace.